Seniors in long-term care and retirement homes make up over 80% of Canada's COVID-19 deaths. There are now more than 350 homes with active outbreaks in Canada, and it's especially frustrating for those who were on the front lines of the first wave. Tonight, in a Global News exclusive, Farah Nasser reports on what went on inside an Ontario care home that was hit hard.
COVID-19 was an unprecedented crisis, but to those who worked in the industry, the warning signs were there.
In this field, you're always short. But we work with what we had.
Maggie Gittins worked as a PSW at Markhaven Home for Seniors near Toronto for 30 years until she caught the virus in late March.
Did you give care to that first patient?
It was my assignment. I thought, my goodness, we should be wearing everything. And she should be maybe in hospital. I had on this stuff, but you're wearing this.
Was it this kind of a mask or was it an N95? It was this kind of a mask?
Yes.
It wasn't a medical grade mask?
This. As a result of that, I almost lost my life.
When the first Markhaven resident tested positive on March 20th, Markhaven Executive Director Mike Bakewell sent an email to the family members of residents, reassuring them Markhaven was working closely with health authorities and following correct protocols. But internal email exchanges show a lack of cooperation between the home and health authorities and failing protocols.
1 minute you're told you're not supposed to do this, 1 minute you're told you do this, so you don't know which way you're going.
In a little more than 2 months, 17 of Markhaven's 96 residents were dead. Markhaven is one of many long-term care homes named in class action lawsuits. We requested an on-camera interview with Markhaven, but the executive director declined on the advice of lawyers. He claimed they strictly followed public health guidelines and praised the efforts of staff during the outbreak.
Hi, Grandma.
Maggie Gittins spent weeks in hospital in intensive care, unconscious.
Hi, Mom.
6 months later, she's still traumatized.
It's scary for me, to go outside, to go anywhere, to go in the store, to go somewhere where you have people. It's the hardest thing to do now, especially with the second wave. And people is not taking it seriously.
Farah Nasser, Global News, Toronto.
And you can check out the extended version of that story tonight on The New Reality with Donna Friesen, starting at 7 p.m. right here on Global.